What's going on? Just woke up morning of the 50 miles run. Didn't sleep a wink. But you know what they say. Nothing great is ever accomplished on 8 hours of sleep. Now this bright light is waking me up. So let's get ready. The sun actually came up a lot earlier than I was expecting it to. It's 6 a.m. right now, which means the run is starting officially in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So I'm 10 miles in, feeling pretty good. It's really nice out. I just ate one of those running gels. Here, let me get the wrapper. I ate one of these. It was mango flavored. It's got a bunch of sugar. It's supposed to give me some energy. Let's see. So right now I'm at 10 miles and a quarter, and it's been 2 hours and 15 minutes, which means I'm running faster than I need to. My goal was to be out here for 12 hours, which gives me some leeway in my pace, which means I have to be at about a 15-minute pace this whole time. And hopefully I'm done before it turns dark. So I'm gonna do some stretches. My legs are starting to hurt a bit, but feeling pretty good. I'm feeling like it's definitely doable to do these 50 miles today. Okay, so I'm 4 hours in right now. 17.5 miles. Gonna eat some food, because apparently I've burned 2,000 calories. This is definitely possible. I've never been in this much pain in my life before though. Overall, I'm feeling pretty good. I still have 8 more hours to go. So I think at this point it's just getting used to the pain. I might go get a hat soon though. Alright, food break is over. I'm gonna stretch my legs and then get back to running. Took a quick break at mile 23 to put some lotion on my back because I think I'm getting sunburned. But we stay hard. Halfway. So I'm 30 miles in. Right after I finished, I want to say mile 27, I got this hit of like runner's high. That was the first time I ever felt it that much. It was like I was in so much less pain, and I felt like I was running at like a 10-minute pace. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good right now. We'll see how long that lasts. Now I'm officially closer to 50 than I am to 0. On mile 36. It is super difficult because of the heat, but I'm pulling through. Only 14 miles to go. Hopefully that should be doable in like 3.5 hours. This is definitely the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. What is going on? So this is going to be my last update. Whew, running is so much harder than I thought it would be. So right now I'm at 38. I hit this plateau and dude, my legs hurt so much. I genuinely cannot even run anymore. I've been trying to run and it's just, dude. So what I'm going to do is for the last mile, I'm going to try and walk one more mile to make this an even 39, which would mean it's a marathon stacked on top of half a marathon. And honestly, I'm super proud. I'm super happy with 39 miles, 38 even, especially for having no preparation, no training. All I had were a couple snacks and some water. And, you know, on one hand, all of this is cope because there's still maybe 2 hours of daylight left. And if I ran a 15-minute mile for each hour, I could stack 8 more on top of this, so get it to 46. But really, I genuinely cannot imagine myself running another mile. My legs hurt way too much. I gave it all that I had when it came to running. I'm going to try and walk, and even then it's probably going to take me like 40 minutes to walk 1 more mile. So, I guess you'll be hearing from me one more time. I'm going to try and add one more update at the very end to wrap it all together. Okay, so it's been about 2 days since I ran those 40 miles. Even though the plan was to run 50, I ended up only running 38 and then walking the last 2 to make it an even 40. I'm still super proud of what I did. Absolutely no training, no preparation. I literally just decided I wanted to do it, and the next day I did it. So I didn't have proper nutrition, didn't eat enough of the right stuff. I know you're supposed to eat a lot of probably carbs and protein. You're supposed to eat before a run and to recover from a run. And I wasn't able to get any of those. But definitely for sure the like mid-run nutrition, you're supposed to get a lot of electrolytes, and I could definitely tell that I was missing some nutrients, you know. Overall, it was super fun. I'm super glad I decided to do that. Obviously at the beginning, I wanted to sort of make a statement about you can achieve your goals no matter how big they are. I wanted to just do something impossible. But you find out a lot about yourself when you try to do difficult things. It was the most difficult thing that I've ever done in my life. I know it didn't seem like that in all my updates. I was saying like, I'm feeling great, I'm having a good time. The heat was a killer. I was not prepared to run that much. Honestly, I haven't run in the past 6 months. Just getting that first like 10 miles, I was already in pain. I was already tired. I was fatigued, and the sun was just starting to come up. So that's when the heat started picking up. The heat really picked up around like mile 15, and it was just a killer. I did get sunburnt pretty bad. Now, I'm not someone who gets sunburnt easily. So for my face to get this sunburnt, you know, that's actually not that normal. Really one of the most important things for me doing this, trying to run 50 miles in one day, is all about the idea that you need a purpose to do something. Let me get philosophical for a second. I've struggled my whole life trying to get motivated to do stuff with feeling like I have a reason to do things. I've always been told I've been like smart and capable and whatever, but I've just never been motivated to actually do anything. And so in the past few years, I've been trying to start changing this. And one of the biggest things that has helped me is the idea that you don't need a purpose to do things that are difficult. You can try to look for a purpose or a meaning in everything you do, when in reality, life doesn't give you meaning. Some people can find it, and some people can decide for themselves what's meaningful, but I'm not one of those people, and I've always struggled with that. So I heard recently, it's actually an excuse to need purpose to do something. What I'm thinking of is will. What is my intention with life? What is something that I want to will myself to do? I've always been that sort of person who's ambitious and has things I want to do and I would like to say I have done, but I just never had a reason or a meaning behind doing any of it. For me, one of the biggest lessons or takeaways that I had from running these 40 miles, there's nothing wrong with doing things and not knowing the reason why, or just doing things in spite of not having reasons. Somewhere around mile 27 or something, I really started asking myself, why am I even out here? Like, why am I doing this? And the answer that sort of came up to me was, I don't need a reason. And it wasn't in the nihilistic way, like nothing matters, so I might as well do what I want. It was in the, I'm free to choose what I want to do, even if there's no reason sort of way. Many times, even though I was in the most pain of my life, I was so tired and hot and uncomfortable for 9 hours straight. Times throughout, when I started questioning and having doubts, was this one thought that there's nowhere else I'd rather be right now. So yeah, that was my experience with trying to run 50 miles and ending up running 40 miles in one day. This was entertaining or informative or just interesting in general. I know difficult things like this are kind of spectacles on the internet. I know the weight of things like this can sometimes be lost on the internet when you open Instagram and you see people running marathons in under 2 hours. Actually that's really incredible. The world record was just broken, by the way. That's why that was coming to mind. But you look on the internet and you compare yourself to these incredible athletes, and I'm not taking away anything from them, but it's really hard to grasp for yourself how difficult the things that they're doing are. Sort of helped you guys put it into perspective, even that someone who isn't training at all, who's just in relatively decent shape, is able to run 40 miles in 9 hours just on a whim. Whether you think that's impressive or not, it should put into perspective what you should be capable of. Maybe this inspires you, because I'm relatively untrained, and so is most people. And so are most people. So maybe this is showing you that you're capable of so much more than you're actually putting out. I've been yapping for long enough. I'm probably going to cut half of what I said out anyways. So thanks for watching.